How to restore your balance on your own after a significant loss. Hello friends, I think many of you are familiar with the situation when you have only $5 left in your account and you're not sure what to do next. Should you really trade? After all, the chances of success seem so slim. But listen to me and don't rush to lose your remaining balance. I will show you two strategies for binary options. The first strategy will help you get your balance up to $50, $100. With the amount, I will then work with a second proven strategy that many of you will definitely like, as it is simple and understandable and may allow me to earn $1,000. Well, let's move on to the first strategy. It may not resemble a trading strategy very much, but it's the only way that can help you to turn $5 into $100. I'm trading today on pocket option, and this is my real account, a real balance. You can see it for yourself. I only have $5, and today I will need to take maximum risks to increase this amount at least $50, $100. What do you need to do? First, switch to the latest type of chart on pocket option. Second, set the time frame to match the duration of your trade. My trade duration is 15 seconds, so the time frame for each candle should also be 15 seconds. You can trade on M1, but then don't forget to switch back. Next, look for a chart where there are 4 candles of the same color in a row. After that, we will enter a trade in the same direction for the same 15 seconds. Right now, I'm opening a trade for 15 seconds because we have 4 consecutive red candles of the same color. It looks very nice, and on the 5th candle, there is a high probability that your trade will close in the same direction as the previous movement. Of course, this is not a 100% trade strategy, but this tactic can wonderfully help you make 4 or 5 winning trades in a row. I don't know how it works, friends. It seems more like gambling than trading. But when you have nothing to lose, when you have $3, $4 left in your balance, why not give it a try? Try this. Essentially one of the only chances to quickly return to your reasonable balance so that you can trade using a proper strategy. Look, I always pay attention to how the chart moved before, and as you can see, we have certain waves of growth and correction. So right now, I suspect that another wave of growth is starting. I'm entering a trade for an upward movement on the 5th candle. Don't forget to set the timer here. Wow, friends, that was a very risky trade, but by some miracle, we got lucky. As I said, you can get around the huge element of luck. That's the strategy and the fate of small deposits. Well, we finished forming the 4th candle, and on the 5th one, I also enter for an upward move because the chart is moving in these waves. And right now, there might be another wave that we will benefit from. I made a trade for 30 seconds, and I hope this won't be a mistake. That's great. I'm increasing my trade amount to 100% again, and I'll keep doing this until we reach a balance of $100. Well, friends, we are very lucky because all our trades closed in profit. Honestly, this happens rarely, but nevertheless, this is a certain probability that you can reach at least $50 and $100 using the ladder strategy. But be sure to give it a try. And now we move on to my reliable, proven, and simple strategy with the help of which we will further increase our balance. In order to continue increasing the balance to $1,000, we will take the following action. Switch back to the candlestick chart type, select the M1 time frame and set the trade time into the candles. Then we add one indicator called CCI. Just click on this indicator and configure it. The settings are very simple. We set it to 150 here and minus 150 here. Guys, let's open a trade right now using the strategy, and I'll explain its essence to you. First, you need to find any horizontal level. I hope you will know how to find a horizontal level because it's very simple. For a standard example, this is the most typical situation you will be trading. You are looking for a place where the chart has already reversed, meaning it was moving downward here and then bounced back at this point, then moved downward again and bounced back again. So here we have a support zone from which we get a reaction. Next, we look at the CCI indicator that we just added. it should be either below the minus 150 zone or above the plus 150 zone, as in these places. Accordingly, right now, our indicator was oversold, plus the chart is bouncing off the support level. This tells us that there is a high probability that the market will continue its upward movement after the signal. Of course, it's too late to enter the trade now, but we closed the very first trade based on the strategy and profit. That's great. Now we won't have to risk 100% of our balance. I will only use half of my balance for one trade. At the same time, I will also launch my trading robot, which will help me find profitable situations in the market. To receive signals from this robot, you can follow the link from the description. Go to this bot, click receive signals button, and for 2 hours you will have a free trial period during which the robot will be able to send you such wonderful trades. So make use of it. It's completely free and I will show you how it looks. Alright guys, after some time we receive a signal. We take the name of the asset, copy it, paste it on the platform, and open a trade. The signal was for 5 minutes and for a downward movement. So we do everything strictly according to the signal. And all that's left for us is to wait for the result. It's an ideal method for beginners who don't want to deal with any strategies, even very simple ones. I believe that, with this robot, you will have every chance to increase your balance. Well guys, 5 minutes have passed in the blink of an eye. And in 5 seconds, our trade will close. Look at how confident our signal is. Ideally, and how of such a successful trade, the robot should send a report, and it does. Here on this candle, we earn on this 5-minute candle. Let's move on, continuing to trade according to our main strategy. Here is the same. I'm opening a position for an increase. We have a good support level below us from which we are currently bouncing back. The CCI indicators are in the oversold zone. There are all ideal conditions for opening a position upwards. That's what I'm doing. Now I just have to wait for the results. Such an ideal opportunity to open a position for an increase right now. I'm opening it here. It's very simple. We have a horizontal level that serves as support, plus the CCI indicator is a very oversold zone and has just started to return to a normal range. So we are opening a trade for an increase and waiting for the results. Friends, unfortunately, it turns out that our trade is closing at a loss. I'm opening another trade right now. Unfortunately, this happens and it's normal. You shouldn't think that you will have a 100% win rate with the strategies given to you on YouTube. Failures happen to everyone, even professional traders like me. So right now, we are just trying to recover from the situation, hoping that we at least return to our initial balance. Here, everything is also very simple. I look at the history of the chart and see a level from which we might bounce back. We have already formed a candle that looks like a reversal is about to happen. Additionally, we know that last time the chart was also in the oversold zone and we received a good reaction. Therefore, right now, I expect at least a similar reaction so that we can profit from a trade to the upside. Well, I'm opening a buy trade. I hope there's no need to explain why, because everything is very simple and obvious. We are at a local level and the indicator is very oversold. So we are waiting for, a move upwards. Friends, right now the last trade is closing and profit before your eyes. Our balance is almost 1,000 bucks. I believe that today we have accomplished something incredible. Increasing the balance by so much is an unbelievable stroke of luck. And of course, it involves my trading skills, which you can copy and replicate at any time in practice on a demo account. All you need to do is just to watch the video, but also practice and apply the knowledge gained in practice. Thank you for watching. See you soon.